Okay, we're back in Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. Where we last left off, we did the patrol where we went around talking to everyone, but now we actually need to do the quests, and one of them is exterminating these stupid moles.
危険度大手強いです。
俺の番だな。
I don't know if they can be blinded. Apparently they can. New material drop. Large mole monster that makes its nest underground. Its claws are venomous. Really weak to fire. They're all weak to fire. I don't know, let's just toss it here and see what happens. So, Sally, it cannot be delayed, but it can be slowed, and I should point out it drops an attack 3 quartz. Large mole monster makes its nest underground, claws are sharp and venomous. Oh, come on! Oh, stupid hacker, man. Yeah, I don't think I can afford that cost. So who is it? It would heal 600. Water can be a little potent, I guess. That's annoying. Sadly, there isn't much reason to debuff it because... Yeah, that one. It's just going to, burn the debuff turns while I, basically force it into a loop where it's constantly bringing in new monsters means trash. Eep.
はい
Okay, that's interesting.
ドライブ開始
So it should call. Oh, it didn't. It just swung at Randy.
私の番ね援軍駆動
任せろ
Yeah, at this point.
それさてとユニグマ駆動
任せてくれ
それ
Cut it really close there.
よっしゃほらよ
私の番ですユニグマ駆動私の番ね
Come on, man. I don't think I've shown this spell before, so there you go. Overkilling everything.
行くぜ
さてとユニグマ駆動さてと
行くぞ
Dude is clearly hacking.
よっしゃ
私の番ですドライブ開始
よし
私の番ねやあさてと
Sadly, if I were to run out and get to keep my items or anything, no overkill.
よっしゃいい感じだぜ
So there is a achievement trophy, we're going to call it, for getting a EXP modifier of 3 or more. I may just want to set that up in a fight where I just spam 7 rush. Seven new materials. Exterminate the monster. No one else uses attack too. It's a little faster to go this way. There it is. Water Sabbath. So I think the fish is at the sandbar, but I'm not 100% sure. I ultimately have 2 tries to get it.
釣れそう。
So we're gonna use the Aqua Wizard. Apparently the draw to this thing is that you can fish anything with it. If it didn't respond to one, it's probably not going to respond to the other. All I really know about this fish is that it's found on Ursula Road. I don't know which of the fishing spots. Dang it. Let's try this one.
ここなら釣れそう。 それ。 それ。
Okay, I'm a little confused. Let's see, fishing. Ursula Road Estuary. Thought the estuary was where I just was a moment ago. And that should be it. Got the Grail Locket, and you won't like me when I'm anglery. Whoa. What even is this thing? It's huge. Is this seriously a fish? I thought my rod was going to snap in half. Today's going to be my lucky day, man. I bet Stern's going to flip when he gets a load of this. It will always drop a Grail Locket, by the way. Actually, it might be a little easier for you guys if you do this then do the mole, but your call. Anyway, let's go report this to the Fisherman's Guild, and then we can kick off the Phantom Thief B thing that I know everyone's on the edge of their seats for. Examine the fishing notebook. Glorious, you actually managed to catch the guardian of the lake itself, the Serpent Head. Can't believe my eyes, you've gone and done it, Lloyd. So that really was the Guardian you were talking about after all? I was completely shocked by how enormous it was. That legendary fish has been in the Crossville branch's arch nemesis for years. Now that you've caught it, can only mean one thing. It's time I bestowed upon you a special title. And that title is none other than Divine Angler. This renowned title can only ever be awarded to one person per branch. Never would have expected you to surpass me and become a Divine Angler. Crossville's very own Divine Angler. Couldn't be more proud. It's a little embarrassing to say, but you supported me in more ways than I can count. I hope that, despite this, you'll still continue to mentor me in all matters fishing. I see you're still a humble kid despite all you've accomplished. Wouldn't have it any other way. So I thought we got a quartz for that, but... in case you want to see what the angler is, it's just accuracy. I mean... you can probably understand my disappointment now. We need to go to the administrative district. Overall, this might actually be a fairly short video. Oh, sweet Adios, what am I gonna do? I recognize you. You're at the special support section, right? Yes, we are. Is everything alright, sir? We're here for your support request. I can tell you're in a bit of a panic. Has something gone missing, perhaps? Actually, yes. Something really important was stolen. So it was a case of theft after all. You're telling me someone had the stones to steal from City Hall? I figured the festival would bring its fair share of problems, but man. Can you tell us what was stolen, sir? Right, do you remember the giant statue that used to sit on display here? That. You know, now that you mention it, it does feel a little more spacious than usual. It's hard to believe someone could possibly steal something that heavy, though. Right? I could hardly believe it myself. The statue is known as the Saint's Prayer, a renowned sculptor crafted it when Crossville State was founded. This is the very same Saint's Prayer by the famous Magnus Hector, yes? The magnum opus is one of the greatest sculptors in Crossville. It was a gift in honor of the state's founding. I've heard its historical significance has made it the unofficial symbol of City Hall. I find it a little ironic that the Republican Imperial faction held so much power over it died under its protection. Well said, miss. But indeed, the statue is incredibly important to City Hall. We consider it to be the pride of Crossville State. To make matters worse, many guests will be here for the closing ceremony this afternoon. To display such negligent behavior during a joyous occasion would be an utter disgrace. Definitely. Crossville would become a joke on the international stage. Yeah, and the CPD take a heavy blow to their reputation too. I can see the headlines in the Crossville Times already. Randy, please consider thinking before you add any unnecessary stress. Sorry about that, kinda just slipped out. Still, there's a very real possibility it could all come true. Please don't let it come down to that. The Crossville Times already loves to write on the various scandals here at City Hall. I think we should get started on the investigation then. With that being said, do you have any idea who the perpetrator might be, sir? Actually, this was left at the scene of the crime. Clip revealed a card. Special support section. With my riddles, I challenge you to a game of wisdom and wit. For the starting key, lift your eyes up in the city's beloved symbol to see, not the time, but the darkened night sky. Phantom Thief B. Phantom Thief B? Never expected him to come to Crossbell. Who do you think this guy is? Why does a thief get to give himself some slick nickname? Wait a sec, I feel like I've heard that name before. I also recall hearing that name in passing. You two are familiar with him, yes? Yeah, but I've only heard a few rumors. He's an infamous thief known across the continent for his exploits. He is both elusive and mysterious and is responsible for the theft of countless works of art. He primarily operates in the Empire. This is the man known as Phantom Thief B. His modus operandi is to send a calling card to his victims to taunt them. He is yet to be caught in the act a single time. His arsenal of bizarre magic allows him to claim his spoils without being detected. The strange part is some people regard him as a hero. So essentially this infamous thief has issued us a challenge then. Right, that's actually the reason why I called you here instead of the Bracer Guild. The calling card clearly stated the Triple S by name. It's starting to sound like it might actually be fun. Hey Lloyd, I don't really care if this guy's some infamous thief, but we gotta take him down. Right, but don't forget there's a missing statue we need to retrieve. Let's accept this challenge head on, everyone. Let's do this. Riddle says we need to find the city's beloved symbol. We should begin by determining what that is exactly. Sounds like it's time to hit the streets. So yeah, I never actually bothered to see if like people will give you hints or something about these, but I showed this one already. We need to go to Station Street. This one was way back in the beginning of this playthrough. Dang it. That should have been an overkill, man. It's this way, I think. It's actually worth 4/7. So remember the name of the place. Crossbell. Dinged my head. Wow, it's pitch black inside the bell. I can hardly see a thing. Perhaps this is the night sky the riddle is referencing. That would also make the bell of Crossbell the symbol we're looking for. I think I see a card inside the bell, Lloyd. I think you're right. Give me a moment while I reach for it. The card was fixed near the top of the bell. For the next key, seek the oasis of pristine water known only to the dazzling ones. This must be another riddle, eh? Fan of Thief B truly is a fan of unconventional methods, it seems. An oasis of warm water, what could that mean? So you're looking for water where you normally wouldn't expect to see water, I guess. So I don't think I showed this in the previous video, but we were very close to the location in question. Huh, that one was actually worth 7. You know what, let's top off. I think you probably get healed anyway at Mishlam. And we will be getting Wazy while we're there, so just keep that in mind. So here's your oasis. This tank of water is enormous. The fish appear to be swimming peacefully. Actually, now they've taken a better look, their scales appear to reflect light and sparkle. An oasis of pristine water. I think this might be our next target. Did you guys see that? It's in the tank. Is there something I can help you with? Sorry to disturb you. It's actually a bit of a long story, but to make it short, an important card of ours fell into this tank. Do you mind getting it out for us? The heck? Looks like it'd be kind of challenging. But I have to snag it with a hook to get it out of there. Can't go in there myself and get it. I was afraid of that. Guess we'll need a pretty experienced fisherman to get that baby out of there. Well, I'm already here. I'll fish the last thing out for you. Pizza cake. Wow, you made it look that easy. Sorry to make extra work for you, Copen. No big, I could do stuff like this with my eyes shut. So, what's up with the card? Well, it's really a bit of a long story. Well, whatever. Come on, Lloyd, hurry up and read the sucker. Okay, let's see what we have here. Examine the central box that rudely resounds. So, let's see, 9 Ignis is what that spells out. Central box would be the speaker system at the Saber Viper headquarters. This one doesn't make the least bit of sense. What are those numbers at the top for? Some kind of code? They correspond to letters of the alphabet, if you didn't understand where I pulled Ignis from. For example, it's entirely possible these numbers correspond to letters, maybe. Makes sense to me. Let's keep our minds while we search. So let's go downtown. Found it. 9, 7, 14, 9. If it matches numbers, they spell out Ignis. Examine the central box that rudely resounds. Guess this big old speaker does pump out some pretty rude noise. We still haven't found the statue. What does this message say, Lloyd? Let's see. For the next key, locate the entrance to the White Falcon, a place where time is carried away. The lead to the White Falcon sure isn't holding back on these riddles. Isn't the White Falcon Liberal's national bird? You know, the country responsible for the Non-Aggression Pact? I find it borderline impossible that this clue isn't related to them in some way. Yeah, we can't just pack our bags and fly to Liberal, can we? Yes, we can. Definitely not. I'm certainly not in support of that plan either. If we analyze the patterns that the clues given us this far, our next target will be local. Hey, punks, how do you think you're doing? Sorry, Val, we didn't mean to walk in here unannounced. We have finished our task, so you may be at ease. Yeah, finished? I'll show you who's finished. Let's get out of here before Vault pops a friggin' vein. So, for the next teleport spot, we need to go to Ursula Road. So, Liberal is an air power. I notice we're actually allowed in here for once. Is that the Bobcat? Welcome to the Crossbell Airport. So yes, we will speak to all these people because that's the way we roll. Alright, let's try checking out the airport. Vanity B clue mentioned the White Falcon, which is Liberal's national bird. By the entrance to the White Falcon, he must have been referring to the Crossbell Airport, where there are daily flights to Liberal. All that's left is a place where time is carried away, ain't it? Let's keep that detail in our minds while you investigate. Shall we begin? Our airship routes primarily consist of ones going north to the Principality of Remiferia, and ones going south to the Liberal Kingdom. We do have routes that fly to Erebony and Caliber, but the amount of people who take those is considerably less, or should I say your average person is much more likely to take the railway. With this many tourists, the entry process becomes a lot more hectic. Times like this, I almost want to throw everything away and go enjoy all the festivities. But I can't neglect my job. I have a responsibility of the airport to uphold. Yeah, leave it to me. Man, they love to throw the long jobs at me, huh? Here, I'll take this one to you. Right outside the airport, there's a local shipping company called Rhymes Deliveries. Run over there and come back here. I think those guys are from a shipping company. For some reason, they don't really look the part. Well, whatever, I think the actually rough edge they have is pretty cool. I get to fly on a big airship. This is the greatest day of my life. Look over there, that airship's going to take off any second now. What? That's amazing. It's so cool. Isn't this rare? I wasn't expecting to run into the Triple S here. Arios. Hello. Thanks again for helping us out at the ancient battlefield yesterday. So going on another business trip. Indeed, to Remiferia this time. From the look of things, you aren't intending to board an airship, are you? No, we aren't. We're in the middle of solving a nasty mystery, actually. Is that so? Very well, then. Remember, today is the last day of the festival. Don't lose focus just yet. Yes, sir. Guess we can't exactly tell them that we're planning to infiltrate the auction. Excuse me, Arios. Are you sure it's okay to leave without going to see Shizuku? It sounds like you haven't been able to spend much time with her during the festival, so... Believe me, it pains me to go so long away from Shizuku's side. I'd hoped that I'd be able to see her at least one time this week, but unfortunately I never got that chance. I'm pretty sure Estelle and Joshua have been spending more time with her than I am these days, sad as it may be. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude on your family affairs. No, I should be the one apologizing. If not for me, you wouldn't have to worry about Shizuku's well-being. I wonder if Ellie is reminded of her and her parents. Anyway, I try to steer away from it, but here's the answer. Hi there, are you here to pick up your things too? Please, just flash me your claim, check when you see your luggage, okay? This is the airport's baggage claim, maybe you'll be able to help us. Excuse me, have you seen a card around here? It'd probably be pretty out of place. A card? Like, not a claim check? Sorry, but I can't think of anything that matches the description. If you need the lost and found, you'll need to check at the ticket counter. Will do. We appreciate your assistance. Is that what I think it is? Unbelievable. Obtained a white envelope. Well, dang, didn't expect to show up there of all places. This B guy sure puts a lot of work into his theatrics. Let's see what the next message is. Find the mark of splendid correspondence. 11-1192. Find the mark of splendid correspondence. I think this might be the one at the CNS. Another riddle, great. I don't know why I even got my hopes up. Mark of splendid correspondence. What exactly could that mean? Correspondence. Someone who communicates through letters, or maybe someone who conveys information? Perhaps we try to find someone whose job involves communicating things to others. It's just a wild guess, though. There's nothing to do but start searching for new clues. So we should be nearing the end of the hunt, so if it's not here, then or if it's not at the Crossbell News, the next one will be. Yeah, send me that way. Hmm? Oh no, I thought that was Ferric for a moment. I was about to say, aren't you supposed to be eating with your family right now, man? And there it is. This is the certificate given to the journalist awarded the Pulitzer Prize. Pulitzer Prize. That is the award given to the most impactful journalist in a given year, if I remember correctly. Over the 3-month period of the 100 Days War, this journalist was committed to delivering war coverage with the utmost honesty and a sense of justice. In commemoration of this achievement, he is hereby awarded the Pulitzer Prize, November S1192. Septian calendar, if you don't know what the S is. Right. This should be the mark of splendid correspondence Phantom Thief B mentioned. Card is affixed to the back of the Certificate of Commendation. Sure enough. Let's read our next clue. This is my final riddle. In the city of Grey, visit the elegant abode of the elder who arbitrates. So we have to go back to City Hall. Oh, elegant abode, his house, the mayor's house. Elegant abode of the elder who arbitrates. Wait, it can't be. And your proof there is Ellie's response. Lady Ellie, please. Yeah, that's just a repeat. Let's actually check his room. Huh? How'd this even get here? Man, I knew this day would come. The gods has finally come down to personally punish me for my life of debauchery. Stop being stupid, Randy. This is clearly the Saint's Prayer statue that was stolen from City Hall. Why is it in Grandfather's room of all places? Is everything alright in there, my lady? What is this? Did you all carry this in here by yourselves? Clearly not. Long story short, you're looking at the work of the notorious Phantom Thief B. You couldn't mean the Phantom Thief B, could you? Did anyone suspicious come to the house today, Helmer? No, we haven't had a single visitor, my lady. Master Henry is exceedingly busy today, so no one has any reason to visit. No one is either, then. How the hell do you manage to lug this thing in here? Can't even begin to imagine. Hold on, there's a card attached to the side of the statue. A splendid job, ladies and gentlemen of the Special Sports section. Your noble efforts have proved this festival to be more enjoyable than I ever could have desired. Your courage and toil have earned my respect. It pains me to say so, but certain circumstances have arisen. Rest easy, my friends, for I have no intention of interfering any longer. P.S. It appears you have assisted my dearest little kitty yesterday. You have my utmost gratitude, Phantom Thief B. He took pleasure in toying with us until the final moment. I must admit it feels slightly humiliating. More importantly, when he mentioned his dearest little kitty, he capitalized the K. You don't think... For real? He's talking about Ren? I mean, I guess it's not too crazy for them to know each other if B has connections with the society. We don't have any evidence to confirm it, so let's just leave that aside for now. Based on what we've seen, Phantom Thief B's strength lies in spreading confusion. That man truly agitates me. We should be thankful he didn't have any grander schemes planned. Hopefully he won't resort to tormenting others now that he's had his fun. We couldn't arrest this jackass, but I guess you're right, Lloyd. I guess we can call this case closed. Right, I'm just relieved that we were able to safely recover the statue. Anyway, I think we can move on now. As for this thing, let's contact Chief Clip and arrange to have it shipped back. I figure the four of us don't stand a chance of carrying it over ourselves. Right, it really does make you wonder how he was able to tote this around town. Never would imagine you'd be able to recover it so quickly. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Special Sports section. It was difficult, but I'm just glad we were able to get it back safe and sound. Now you'll be able to conduct the closing ceremony without issue. Indeed, what a relief. All set. We're done placing the statue. Excellent. We appreciate how swiftly you were able to take care of it. Thanks for the help, pals. Sure thing. That thing was heavier than it looked. If you'll excuse us then. And here comes the twist. We had to call them on such short notice too. I'll have to give them an extra tip later. On that note, I have a reward for all of you. Receive a package from Chief Clip. Thank you very much. I'll be off then. I'm going to escort the staff from the freight company. Sure you are, Blue Blanc. Sure you are. Case closed. All this walking has made my feet incredibly sore. What is in the package, Lloyd? Oh yeah, let me open it. Sagittarius gem was inside the package. This appears to be a rare quartz. Hell of a thing for a City Hall official to have, huh? Yeah, I have no clue why he has something so rare. Ah, you're back. Tell me it's true, did you really recover the statue? There it is, I can't believe you managed to find it. Color me impressed, you even managed to put it back in its original spot. Thank you, Special Sports section. Wait, what? Did you just leave City Hall a second ago, Chief Clip? What do you mean? I've been in a meeting for the closing ceremony until just now. Wait a second, then that must have been... Phantom Thief B himself. What an incredibly cunning man. Leave it up to an infamous thief to pull off a party trick like that. Catching him is going to be more than a simple game of cat and mouse. What are you guys talking about? Anyway, thank you so much. Now we can rest easy and hold the closing ceremony without reservation. Glad to hear it. Phantom Thief B, I didn't sense any ill intent, but that doesn't excuse the fact that he's a criminal. I'll have to settle things with him another time. So he will be an enemy in Azure, just so you know. We will fight him. I don't know if he steals anything in that game. He steals in a lot of the games, but not all of them. And if you're wondering, the only one I remember offhand that he doesn't steal in is Sky 3, because there's nothing for him to steal. Real Locket. So now I have 2 of them now.
特典の品もお疲れ様。
I'll put this on Lloyd, I guess. So yep, everything is done. So this is going to be a fairly short video compared to what you guys have probably gotten used to seeing, but the only thing left for us to do now is to move forward with the playthrough. In case you're wondering, there is going to be a mission over at Michelin, but I'm going to have all the Michelin thing as a series of their own videos. It's probably going to be like 2 or 3 videos, just so you know. Michelin is a monster of a arc, I'll put it that way. So when we pick up next time, guys, we'll be seeing Mishi ourselves finally. I'm the Hero of Light, thanks for watching, and goodbye.